Don't date this man unless you want to end up like your friend. Hee hee. Oh god, hee hee what? What are you laughing at? I added your Polaroid to my notebook. Oh, this is a bit personal, isn't it? Ugh. Don't look good in that photo though. Oh, I have days like that, trust me, honey. I know what you mean. No, look, it's like you're preserved here in my notes forever. Isn't that cool? Sounds a little bit creepy, but that's okay. I guess that's a nice thought, right? I hope we can look back on this summer in the years to come and reminisce over the good old days. I hope we stay friends forever. This is not what I expected so far. This is really weird. Your friend has been missing for over a week now. Ah, there we go. That's more... It's more like the title of the game. The local police weren't getting anywhere with their search. It's a small town, and missing people cases like this are rare and far between. You guessed that the lack of progress made in their investigations were due to the fact that they were ill-equipped to handle something like this. Oh, that's nice and promising. Or maybe they were just incompetent. Ah, yes. Lovely. So you decide to take matters into your own hands. You've had your suspicions. In fact, you'd been suspicious of him for a while. It wasn't based on anything concrete. Oh, this sounds like a great investigation. No evidence. Ha! You're guilty. He's well liked in the community and seems to be a normal guy. It was just an uncomfortable gut feeling. Yes, that gut feeling. Jesus, scared me for a minute. It's birds. It's just birds. And so you find yourself standing outside a small house on the outskirts of town. Honestly, it looks like a cabin in the woods, but sure. You look down into your notebook. I'm sorry, is this meant to be like proper forms and everything and keeping track of this investigation? And it looks like this with an angry face. I can't. The plan was to enter his home under the guise of an official investigation. You'd have to impersonate a detective. Sounds not great. I'm pretty sure it's something you can get arrested for, but okay. Which might get you in trouble if discovered. But if all goes well, you'd be able to collect the evidence you'd need to find out what happened to your friend. Or maybe you were wrong. Maybe he's innocent. And you're just blowing things out of proportion, all because of a gut feeling. You look back up the house. It's a simple one-story building, and it looks quite homely. There are plants and other trinkets decorating the patio, and the lawn is kept neatly. You feel a small pang of guilt for intruding on such a peaceful looking home. That feeling slowly morphs into a sensation of fear. Ah, there's a chill running down your spine as you approach the front door. You stand outside, shifting from one foot to the other. This is it. Should you continue? It's not too late to back out now. Ooh. No, we're gonna continue. You were nervous. Yes. But you're also determined to seek out any clues that might help your friend. You quickly smoothed out the creases in your dress, making yourself look presentable. I'm wondering where the horror aspect of this game is, and I'm thinking it's going to come up soon. With renewed resolve, you knock on the door. There's a small shuffling noise coming from within. One moment! You hear footsteps approaching. The door creaks open, and a friendly face steps in front to greet you. You are not who I was expecting. You've seen him around town a few times, but his strikingly unusual appearance always seems so surprising to you. Can I help you? Crow. Okay, I'm not going to judge at your name. His sudden question knocks you out of your stupor. Oh, yes. You pull out a fake badge with a fake identity from your pocket. I'm Detective Quinn with the Border Springs Police Department. You're Crow, correct? Oh my god, this is really dodgy. Crow glances at your hastily made badge. For a moment, you're worried he's caught onto you. But then he gives you an affirmative smile. Oh, that's me. I'm just here to ask you a few questions in pertinence to an ongoing missing person investigation. Do you mind if I come in? Perfect. Just as you'd rehearsed. He eyes you for a moment. Missing persons investigation? You nod. Your palms were beginning to feel very sweaty from all the nerves. He stares at you thoughtfully for a moment. Then he smiles again. Sure thing, detective. Come on in. Crow motions for you to enter, and you eagerly do so. As you step inside, he closes the door behind you. Before you have any time for yourself to look around the place, you're quickly ushered towards the guest area. Oh, sorry for my appearance, detective. I've just gotten home from work, so I haven't changed yet. He motions towards his outfit, the standard uniform issued to the crew members at the local train station. I did wonder, it kind of looked familiar. I'll brew up some tea for you. Do you have any preferences? No, anything is fine. Thanks though. Alright, I'll be back momentarily. Make yourself comfortable. You take a seat down at the table. Eyes trailing after Crow as he leaves the room. Yes. Great. I'm going to die here. Interesting. This could be a good opportunity to look around. Am I gonna get caught? You know what? Just gonna snoop around. Eager to take advantage of his absence, you quickly leave your seat and head towards the hallway. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm gonna die. It's a surprisingly long hallway. The place definitely looked smaller from the outside. The lights are all off, save for a yellow glow coming from the last room in the hall. You nervously turn the doorknob of said room and peek inside. Oh my goodness, you have a walk-in closet? I'm sorry, can I have it please? I need this in my house. Rows of clothing are neatly hung on the closet rod. Everything is meticulously ranged by colour. Blue, white, black. It's all there. You walk deeper into the wardrobe room. A little surprised that people actually have rooms of this size dedicated to clothing alone. Yes, and I would like one please. Thank you very much for free. Okay, thanks, bye. And that's when you notice it. Guys, is that what I think it is? Inconspicuously placed on a table full of gloves, a blood-stained pair lay out in the open. You shakily step closer to get a better look, reaching out to pick up the piece of evidence you needed. I came to grab a new pair of gloves, but I didn't expect you to have beat me to it. You nearly jumped out of your skin at the sudden noise. Sheepishly, you turned to face Crow, who was leaning against the doorway. Upon your repositioning, he noticed a specific article of clothing you were trying to grab. Ah, that. He smiles. I was field dressing a rabbit the other day. And don't worry, I've got a license. It was understandable. Many residents of Border Springs participated in hunting of wild game during the season. But despite that, you still felt chills going down your spine. I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. Now, I am a little uncomfortable with a young lady such as yourself going through my clothes. How about we call it a day here? I do have some matters to attend to. You nod meekly, embarrassed they'd caught you at such a bad time, and you are swiftly escorted out of his home. Oh, okay, ending too empty-handed. I had to do it. Wait, can I save then? Wait, can I save? It didn't give me an option to save. So just for fun then, let me just see what happens if I do back out. You bit your lips nervously. This was a bad idea. There are so many things that could go wrong. For all you'd know, he could completely be innocent. You'd be accusing him of a crime he didn't do, and trespassing into his private property. On top of that, you'd definitely get into some legal trouble if you were found impersonating an authority figure. Head hanging low, you step back from the front door. For a moment, your friend's smiling face flashes in your head. You take one last look at the house, and then you leave. Wow, okay, rude. I feel like I'm getting called out from the game here. Awesome, all right. Let's go back to where we were now. Right, we're gonna wait this time. We're back here. You decide to play it safe and wait for a while reviewing old notes. You pull out your notebook and pen from inside your pockets and flip through the pages. Ah, there he was. Yes, as I can see, yes. Crow. You couldn't find much information on him. You weren't even able to find his last name. He has virtually no social media presence, nor any close friends who do. He seems to be the easygoing type, but keeps to himself most of the time. You rub out your eyes in frustration. You'd spent the last week tailing him in secret, but that was the extent of what you found. He lived such a painfully normal and boring life that you almost felt bad for the guy. But despite all that, your instincts were telling you that he was dangerous. And that's why you're here now. Your train of thought is broken as you hear the sound of running water going off in the kitchen. I'm not sure what I should do here, so for now I'm just going to stay in my seat. Unable to muster up the courage to leave your seat, you stay put in your spot, fingers nervously tapping on the edge of the table. The whistling of the kettle goes off in the kitchen, and you hear the clatter of cups and utensils as Crow prepares the tea. After a few more minutes, he returns with a silver tray in his hand. He gently sets down a piping hot tea in front of you. I don't think I want to drink that. Sugar? No! I'll pass. Oh, good. He sits down across from you. He doesn't touch his tea. So, what did you come to me for? Ask him out? I'm sorry, what are you doing? All right, let's question. Let's question. You try to keep your facade as a detective, asking him questions about his relationships, his personal life, his schedule, alibi. Of course, you weren't able to pick up on any inconsistencies, and your line of questioning was inefficient and lacked substance. This back and forth goes on for about half an hour before you decide to finally cut your losses and leave. You rise from your seat, tucking away your notebook and pen back in your pocket. Will that be all, Detective Quinn? You sigh and give him a small nod, making your way towards the front door. Crow trails behind you, seeing you out. There's a feeling of defeat from not having gotten anything worthwhile out of this whole encounter. But you thank him for his time anyway. Glad to have been of help, Detective. You give a half-hearted nod as you walk across his lawn. If you ever need more assistance with that investigation of yours, do feel free to come by for tea again sometime. Petunia Flores. You stumble mid-step. You never told him your real name. You turn your back to face him, but he was already gone. Playing detective! So he knew who I was the whole time. Very interesting. Okay, so we're actually going to check the house this time. I'm going to see what this option is, and then the other option was to ask him out, so we're going to see. Now that sounded like he was preoccupied with whatever was going on in the kitchen. You decide to take this time to explore the rest of the house. You quietly leave your seat, scurrying over to a dark hallway. The lights are all off, so you had quite a bit of trouble navigating from room to room. One by one, down the hall, you peeked in each room. A restroom, storage room, bedroom, and finally a closet. You sigh, rubbing tiredly at your eyes. It was difficult to see anything in these conditions. As you were about to leave the closet, you slipped briefly on a rug. Shoot! You quickly move to readjust the displaced floor covering, but notice something peculiar as you do. No way! A trap door? Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Interesting. Okay. Thinking, brain. Okay. What's in the trap? I thought that was a heartbeat in the floor. Ooh! You feel your heartbeat quicken. Cautiously, you lift up the heavy door and peer inside. Complete darkness. You take a step down. Ooh! And then another. Oh, okay, surely he can hear that. Until you reach the end. By now, your eyes have adjusted to the dim setting. There's a strange smell down here. Oh my god! You cover your mouth to mask the odour, but it permeates through the air regardless. And then you see it. See what? Do I want to know? Is it your friend? Oh, a wall. Strewn with pictures of them. Your missing friend. Oh no! Get rid of them. Wait, is that me underneath there? Red ink is scribbled all over every photograph. Proclamations of love towards them. And threats of violence towards anyone else who dared to interfere. Exactly, is that me underneath there? Get rid of them? You back up a little at the sight. Oh, that's not good. You froze. Yeah, I probably would right about now. I'm pretty sure he's behind us. That wasn't you. Oh, he's not going to be happy with us. Came from behind. Ah, now you've done it. I was going to let you go, you know. Oh, why does it look like you've been hypnotized? Detective Quinn. Ah. Or should I say Petunia? Oh, so yeah, even at this point, he really does know our name. I thought that humouring you in your little game of detective might satisfy that troublesome sixth sense of yours. But I can't believe you managed to sniff this place out. A shame, really, a shame. Out of all the inconveniences in my way, you were still tolerable to some extent. Oh, that's not great. He pulls out a needle. There's a murky substance inside. I do hope you don't take this personally. What do you mean? How else am I supposed to take it? I was going to let you go, really. Promise. But the circumstances have changed. And well, I can't have you getting in the way of my love. Ending 5. Missing. Have you seen this girl? Oh my god. Right, there's still another thing that we haven't gone and checked yet. There's another option. We need to ask them out. Okay, so we're back to this bit. We're going to ask them out. I'm not sure what difference this is going to make, but we're going to do it. Are you serious? Yes. Yes, I am. Buckets of sweat are dripping down your face. Crow seems a little uncomfortable at your sudden weird behavior. I came today to, ask, Crow raises an eyebrow. Ask you one A date? There's a long silence between the two of you. Oh. Hi, Cray. Oh, get out of my house. Yes, sir. You don't need to tell me twice with those crazy eyes. Not a dating sim. Oh no, so does that mean there was only one ending? There is no way of finding your friend? Aww. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go check out this one, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.